This is Igbo area.
Now here is Ipob's position on Buhari's re-election bid. Ipob's position on Buhari's re-election bid. This press statement was issued on the 10th of April 2018. The leadership and family members of the indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, worldwide view the decision of the bearer and custodians of the name Muhammad Buhari to seek re-election in 2019 as a welcome development. We have always maintained that the rebirth of Biafra will happen under Buhari or under whoever is answering to his name. This second coming of Buhari portends goodwill for freedom lovers because God Almighty Chukwu Okike Abiyama wants to fulfill his divine purpose in the life of Biafrans in 2019 as foretold by our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu many years ago. No doubt we have lost a lot of people under APC's regime. We also have many innocent citizens in prison and detention facilities across Nigeria with countless miscarriages of justice in their law courts, but we remain undeterred, focused and determined because like Israelites in Egypt, Jews in Europe and Germany, blacks in apartheid South Africa, no amount of tribulation will stop us from emerging victorious as free people at the end of this process. We urge our brethren in the Middle Belt and Western Nigeria not to give up or capitulate in this our collective quest to free our people from this shackle. At Ipob, we are continuing the intensification of our global campaign to peacefully bring about our independence in order that millions of innocent lives also might be saved. We are advising Biafrans and other ethnic nationalities in Nigeria seeking to be free to remain mentally strong and resolute for what is about to come will test our collective resolve. Ipob will not relent in its pursuit for total liberation of all territories that have been under Biafra. The continuous existence of the APC government led by General Muhammad Buhari is a passport to our freedom. This was by our comrade Emma Powerful, Media and Publicity Secretary for Ipob. But for Obasanjo, that is not a good idea. Obasanjo said Igbos will benefit more in Buhari's ouster. That Igbos will benefit more if Buhari didn't make it to the second term. Former President Olusegun Obasanjo recently asked the people of the Southeast geopolitical zone to vote out President Muhammad Buhari in the 2019 general elections in their own interests. Speaking at a meeting of the Coalition of Nigerian Movement in Awka, Anambra State, Obasanjo said the Igbo would be the most beneficiary in Buhari's ouster. He asked the Igbo not to believe the promise that the Igbo would produce president in 2023, describing it as a grand deceit and evil machination. Speaking through the Southeast convener of CNM, Dr. K. Nwosu, the ex-president asked the people of the zone to collectively work with CNM towards ousting Buhari from office in 2019 general elections. He accused the All Progressives Congress APC government of perpetrating carnage and wanton destruction of lives and property across the country. He said the meeting is a wake-up call for Ndibo to dump APC and collaborate with CNM, which is the best alternative for their rescue from poverty, hunger, recklessness and ethnic cleansing in the hands of Hausa Fulani marauders. Every Nigerian leader is very much embarrassed with the state of the nation where people are attacked, killed, raped and made refugees in their own homes. Political leaders must advocate action against this senseless killing and seek how to design a new democratic action plan to ensure we take care of this conundrum democratically and say enough is enough. If unchecked, these unethical activities will lead to the destruction of the country. It does not augur well for Nigeria's development. He said the objective of the CNM was mostly on how to sack Buhari from Aso Rock in 2019 and ensure that a visionary government is elected. He added, Nigeria's eminent personalities, including Generals Yakubu Gowon, Ibrahim Babangida and T.Y. Danjuma have all spoken and condemned the killings and destruction in the country. If these people can say that the nation needs to be saved from these calamities, the Southeast geopolitical zone must add their voice to the clarion call. He said the CNM had mobilized no fewer than 5 million Nigerians to realize its objectives in 2019. Court update. ECOWAS court to commence trial on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's suit. The hearing into the fundamental rights suit of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, was to come up on Wednesday, 25th day of April at the Economic Community of West African State in Bamako, Mali. The Ipob leader had filed a suit on March 3, 2016, demanding $800 million as compensation from the federal government for his unlawful arrest in 2015 and continued detention. On Tuesday, the 12th day of February 2018, the court presided over by Justice Hemeye Madam made further adjournment after entertaining a fresh application by the prosecution. Meanwhile, the court was to once again proceed to hear the long-awaited suit on 25th of April 2018. It is disheartening to trail on the path of reality, bearing this sad memory that the person in charge of this suit is no more. Meanwhile, this suit was filed in March 2016 and is yet to reach its hearing stage at the court, since it was first brought before it following the inexcusable act of adjournment by the court. Meanwhile, we heard it was adjourned again. The case was adjourned again. Well, after waiting for hours, ECOWAS court has adjourned our case to 30th of May 2018 with some excuse that some documents were not translated to English. You can imagine that. But our eminent barrister has engaged them in discussions pointing out that 30th May is our Heroes Remembrance Day. Remain resolute, Biafrans. Full details will be coming soon. This was by Omuchukwu Writers. Joseph Ogachukwu reporting for Omuchu Writers. Ohaneze crisis. Nwodo sacked, replaced with Ozobo. The crisis rocking the Ohaneze Igbo has reached its peak following the reported sack of its President General, Chief John Nnia Nwodo. Daily Post reports that Nwodo has been in running battle with the leadership of both the youth and women's wing of the Apex Igbo Socio-Cultural Organization. He was earlier suspended by the two wings, a development he brushed aside then. It could also be recalled that the group had earlier shortlisted 3 names as his possible replacement: Prince Richard Ozobu, Chief OAU Onyema, and Prof. Eshe Ugu, who are verily tested products of tradition. However, in a statement obtained by Daily Post on Wednesday, the Ohaneze Youth Council said he has been replaced with Prince Richard Ozobu. The statement was signed by Mazi Okechukwu Isi Guzoro, President, Ohaneze Youth Wing, Mazi Okwu Nnabuike, Secretary General, and Comrade Ashonye Obinna, Vice President. It reads in part, "We, the leadership of the Ohaneze Youth Wing, OYW, have the mandate of the respectable Igbo elders, leaders of thought, captains of industries, and intelligentsias that recently met at Enugu to brief the Igbo nation and general public that another expanded meeting of Save Ohaneze Group meeting held at Enugu, and after a series of consultation and meeting, it unanimously sacked the suspended president, Ohaneze Igbo, Chief Nnia Nwodo, for playing games with the Igbo nation and being anti-social with Igbo socio-cultural and economic interests." It is open to the watching public that Ohaneze Igbo has, with the kind of Chief Nnia Nwodo's leadership, seen Igbos missing in the political radar of Nigeria and losing grips of Igbo citizens as well, plummeted to the lowest ebb, seeing Ohaneze Igbo becoming an appendage of political platform to politicians to the extent that Nwodo has decided on 2019 presidential election without any negotiations. It could also be recalled that last Enugu meeting agreed to not only sanitize but constitute a national steering committee, Ohaneze and Igbo, before the end of the week. Hello, we'd like to hear your opinions on this. Ipob is saying Buhari's return for a second term will lead to we having Biafra. It's not that Buhari will give us Biafra, but that in its time, certain things will happen and Biafra will come. Then Obasanjo is saying, vote him out, vote him out. Look at how things have turned out in the country. So what do you think about this? Thanks for listening to Igbo Area TV. Please subscribe to our channel on YouTube for more updates. You can visit our Facebook page and like it. You can join our Facebook group, all with the name Igbo Area TV. God bless you and bye for now.